My father sacrificed being with his family because in the 1990s, Hong Kongers were uncertain about the state of Hong Kong and looked to the West as a place where they felt their family can experience the most freedom and better education. My father, whose dad, so my grandpa, died before he even finished elementary school. My dad apprenticed in metalwork and worked in what would be today called as a millwright. He eventually started his own costume jewelry business in Hong Kong and Shenzhen. He sent my mom, myself, and my younger sister to Canada when I was 7 years old. My sister was 2. The family arrangement is where this would be for the past almost 30 years now, 30 years or so, yeah, where his wife and children would live overseas, and he would remain in Asia to work and send money over. This later became, based on sociology, known as like a satellite family, satellite dad, or Tai Hong Yan in Cantonese, because they're living in another country and sending money over to like the home country where the family is. That's kind of why the analogy of like as an astronaut kind of thing. My dad is proud that my sister and I both were able to graduate from university, establish our careers, get married, and then for my family, having children. But what my dad did not anticipate was that his physical absence had led to many of the family struggles that we are currently experiencing to this day, and not to mention growing up all those years. So I feel this in the depth of my being, in my own personal experience. When a father is physically absent from the family, emotional presence, of course, goes out the window. Of course, right? Because he's physically not there, how can he be there emotionally for his children? Now, this doesn't have to be like my family situation where my dad actually lived in Asia basically almost all my life. But even a family living in one place with a father so immersed in his career and functionally he's absent in hours that the family needs him or during meal times and things like that, or not engaging with the children, can lead to being emotionally absent. Again, I want to say, I want to unpack some negative consequences, but I want to acknowledge there's something good and right about the sacrifice that, especially in the previous generation, they worked to make sure their family worked, especially for the immigrant generation. So I want to be sensitive to the previous generation that made the sacrifice, yet at the same time, I can't help, I have to talk about the full thing, especially for this generation where we are raising our kids today. I have to talk about the full thing. It's the things that we're missing, the part that we're left out. Emotional presence, spiritual presence, I have to mention it.